fucking C. Never play with no E. StoneKeep with no E. Fuck, free size. Mount. What's my fucking disk drive? Oh yeah. Alright, should be good to go. Boy, oh boy, I sure love it when the game fucking works like it's supposed to. Come on, you piece of shit. Command? What? Fuck, no, come on. What? Stop? No? What the fuck is going on? Guys, it's okay. NVIDIA is a small indie company. They can't afford to record at 640 by 480. It's too much. I really wish I knew why it did what it did. Okay, for fuck's sakes, just fucking work this time. Please, I'm not asking for much. Please. Look, see, I'll even mount you to E so you can stop getting confused about what fucking drive you installed from. Fucking archaic garbage fucking shit. Fuck. Ah yes, the old fabled Interplay logo. Many years ago, this screen used to excite me to no end. It meant whatever magic I'd pulled worked. I didn't really know what I was doing on a computer back then, and clearly I still don't. But this was no small feat back in the days of Windows 98. Nothing, and I mean nothing, worked the way you thought it would. At least it was still better than trying to get Sierra games to run. For 1995, this was actually pretty impressive. I wonder how much of the budget they spent on this alone. You know, other than too much. Yeah, that massive pixels up there is StoneKeep, the setting for this lovely game. Our first character, local village wench Elizabeth, is shown here navigating her way through the many hazards of peasant life, including, but not limited to, several other peasants cutting her off without signaling.
Thanks, my lady.
And Fred here, mistaking an apple thrown at his head for his incompetence in the ways of blinking lights for a kind gesture. The stump did nothing wrong. This is Fats McGee. Absent, however, are his retard 3. His exhaustion clearly marked by the sweat on his multiple chins from the very laborious task of lodging that axe in the stump. Clearly, he deserves a break, and a fondling of the local wench. He fires off a smile that could kill puppies towards the approaching wench, in hopes that he'll get more than just a grab at the old apples. Elizabeth sizes up her adversary and quickly searches for a suitably sized apple to fend off the globular manlet.
Care for one, would you?
The setup here is good. She lures him in with her shiny red thing and slightly peeking out not so shiny other red things. She's got this guy cased.
Might it?
Fats McGee here can't keep up with Elizabeth's incredible agility. He put all his points into strength and lacks the dexterity to keep up with her blazing fast sleight of hand.
Be this one?
2 apples now. Elizabeth is clearly flexing her stats on this poor man, who can only helplessly wave his arms in front of himself as defense.
Perhaps it's this one.
Note how the third apple is actually the same model used for the first apple shown. This is clearly due to budget cuts that had to be made during development. Imagine the view he had from up there. Lucky shit.
Thanks. Ha! I think she loves me.
14th century simp confirmed. Elizabeth's lack of strength is really shown here. Instead of knocking his head clean off, her 3 whole stat points in strength result in a merely casually tossed apple. No power at all, really. Pretty disappointing.
Oh, terrible dragon! I slay thee in the name of fair maiden Elizabeth.
Unbeknownst to our hero Drake, he's actually just chanted the words to unleash a blackish hell on his castle. Pretty nice cut, though. I gotta give that, like, you know, it's an easy 9 out of 10. I think the judges would like that. Dog doesn't know what the fuck. Getting some Home Alone vibes from this shot.
Down!
As a dog owner, Drake really drops the ball here. Like, not only has he summoned Satan without making sure the landing zone was clear, but he could have just grabbed his dog and pulled him back. Instead, Drake chooses the clearly more logical option and screams at his dog from across the room. Meanwhile, a child abduction happens. Nothing special.
No! No!
Bad animal care, people. This is what can happen.
Whoa!
Big Bad is finally shown, looming ever more closely to Fort Totally Fucking Fucked. Fats McGee here pays the ultimate price for skipping leg day. While Drake begins to consider whether the apple he ate was spiked with LSD or not, the robed figure pulls some abracadabra crap and warps both of them out of there, lest they become of a slightly darker color palette enveloping the room. Big Bad is shown closer this time. It's clear he's a Jehovah's Witness, albeit with a much more forceful approach of getting Jesus into your life. In the last moments, Fred realizes the error of his ways and submits to Allah. The Retard 3, previously absent from Fats McGee, are shown here. Hajime Isayama would use this exact same scene almost 20 years later and somehow not get sued over it. The castle then apparently just eats shit for no reason whatsoever. Drake watches from afar after being abducted so voluntarily that StoneKeep had to have been an inside job. Drake returns to the scene of his war crimes in a moment of daft spiritual wokeness. He begins to mentally dissociate and stops blinking for several minutes. Like, literally, he just doesn't even fucking blink this whole time. Just as our hero wonders what to do with his life, the hallucinogens kick in at just the right moment. Damn, Elizabeth looking pretty good for being dead for 10 fucking years.
I am Thera, goddess of earth.
Yeah, okay, Elizabeth, whatever you say.
Prepare yourself. Your journey awaits.
You can't tell him to prepare himself for a journey when he's got a sword, shit clothes, and a mountain of rubble around him. What's he supposed to do? Pick up some rocks and say, you know what, I think this is sufficient.
You must descend to the lost city of StoneKeep and retrieve the 9 receptacles.
Why, though?
To protect you from the magic of the darker realm, I must free your spirit from the confines of your body.
But that assumes he's agreed to this, which, let me make clear, he has not. You just floated your spooky bitch ass out of a fucking crater and started spewing autism about 9 receptacles this and free your spirit that. You didn't sign up for this.
Achieve your goal, and StoneKeep and I will be set free.
I don't know, Thera. Sounds like the whole saving StoneKeep part is just secondary to your freedom, and you said that first just so that Drake might actually give a flying fuck.
Fail, and you shall be entombed by the forces of darkness forever.
Well, let's see here. Drake has clothes on his back, a sword, appears to be clean-shaven and in good health. For 14th century standards, he's doing pretty good. He has no reason to trust this random apparition or anything it's saying. Rationally, it doesn't make sense that a castle he saw fall into the ground 10 years ago is just going to pop back up into place, and the people who died are all just going to poof back into existence. The logical thing to do here is ask questions at the very least. Let's see what action our hero takes. Yup. Stay in school, kids. Don't do drugs. I just realized this guy's got a fucking watch on in this shot. Way to fucking go, Interplay. Good shit.